Hey, I'm not sure if you like collard greens or not, but I wanted to go ahead and tell you how I make them. I went to Winn-Dixie nearby and I found a bag of collard greens for only $5. So I got 2 bags because once you put this in here and it starts to, boil and stuff, they're going to get smaller. So eventually you want to add more. So I'm probably going to put another half bag in here after because they start to get really, really small. When I first put them in here, it was all the way up here. Now they're starting to go down already. And I've only had it on here for 5 minutes. So they're really pretty. Okay, so I've had them on there for about a good 10-15 minutes and they started to boil, if you can tell. And look how much more room I have in my container now. So now I'm going to go ahead and just add maybe a half a bag, a quarter of a bag from the other bag that I bought. I ended up getting 2. Here I have some minced garlic. I'm going to go ahead and just put it on top, kind of mix it in. This is my favorite seasoning, as you know. So I'm just going to go ahead, because I only have a little bit left in here, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. And that should be more than enough. Whenever I mix it all together, whenever it starts to go down, then it's going to go down. You'll see. And then I can go ahead and mix it. Okay. Now I'm adding a small can of tomato sauce. I love tomato sauce. It gives everything a little bit of the extra flavor. This is another one of my absolute favorite seasonings. I use it in pretty much everything as well, like my rice, my soups. So I'm going to pour just right on top of it all, because this has a little kick to it, because it says bold. There's different ones that don't have, it's not as hot, okay? I like this one as well. I actually just discovered it, and it's amazing. Gives it a lot of good flavor, and it has no salt, so you're not putting too much salt. Again, you're just going to want to sprinkle it on top. Just enough to cover the whole thing. I really like this seasoning too, and it's organic, which means it's all natural. So I'm going to go ahead and just add me some of that on there too. My house smells really good already. When my boyfriend gets home, he's going to love the smell of it. He's going to be like, oh my God, it's good. So I'm just showing you here how much they have cooked down once again. So I'm going to go ahead and actually throw some more. I don't want to waste my green beans or my money. So I'll go ahead and just add a few more on here. When those cook down, I can add more. See? I have more room for more. So now I put 2 bags of the collard greens. Now, since it'll only be you and your man, maybe you might want to just start with 1 bag. I mean, I don't know how much y'all eat. Maybe you want to take some for work. That's why I make so much. Plus, I don't know how to cook just small portions. So I'm always cooking like a lot. But look how nice these are starting to look. They're already breaking down. And the color is starting to change. We want the dark green color, not the light green. So they're already kind of turning colors. Just let them sit there, and I'll move on to the next step. So, some people use neck bones. I'm sorry, but I do not like to eat necks out of an animal. I'd rather eat like a leg or something else. So I go with ham. I found this at Winn-Dixie. It was actually buy one, get one free, like little diced ones. So I bought 2 of them, but I'm only going to use 1 pack for this, and I'll save the other maybe for rice or something. So there should be more than enough to put in my batch right here. Oh, and look how good it's starting to boil. But I'm going to turn it down probably to a low simmer and let it cook for maybe a couple hours to make that flavor set in. So after I put the ham in, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. And look at my finished product when I put the ham in there. It looks really nice. And my house, again, is smelling amazing. Oh my gosh. So I want to show you a really cool way that I cut my bell peppers. So this is a red one I'm going to add in there. So I like to go ahead and chop off this part. And if you see, you just dig in there. And look, it's got the whole piece. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it nice and rinsed off, nice and clean. Clean inside. Oh my God, it's beautiful. This is a really good one. So you slice it down the middle. Put this piece like this. See how it's like that? I always like to cut this off. Flatten this piece out. And cut straight across. Sorry. This one's a little tougher than the green one. Alright, and then I'm going to turn it the other way and just start cutting. And I'll show you in a little bit when it's done. Now we're going to go ahead and just throw them in here. I'm probably going to use half of the pepper and leave the other half for something else, like rice or whatever. Look how pretty these look. After I added the bell pepper and the ham. Makes it look really pretty. Like actual collard greens. I'm really proud of how they came out. And they're going to taste even good. So letting them simmer on low, medium low for quite a few hours. Maybe an hour or two. Come check back on them. I'm going to put a lid over it so they don't get a little messed up. But yeah, that's that. I'm also going to be adding in some diced onions. But I'm sure you'll see that in just a little bit. So I have a really cool way of cutting onions. So you're going to chop off both of the edges. And then you're going to slice another edge on the side. And then you're going to peel the skin of it off. Okay, now we have a beautiful onion that's ready to be cut. So obviously you'll want to cut it down the middle. I'm only going to use maybe half of this and then save the other half for something else. So another good thing is, sorry about that, you're going to want to cut it like this. Turn it to the side. And look. Nice chopped onions. So here's what we're looking at now. I got the ham, the red bell pepper, and the onion. And you don't have to use red onion. If you like the regular white onions, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Totally up to you. And if you like neck bones or you prefer those, you can use those as well. But I can't do the neck bones. I've never tried them and I don't think I will. I mean, everybody goes crazy about them. I'm not into it.